What's going on, folks? Hope everybody's having a good day. So, I was going through some old things today and I found this. Well, this knife right here, this buck, is probably my first knife that I bought that wasn't a cheap gas station knife or that someone gave me. Um, I was working in Newport, Tennessee, uh, painting bridges. I used to paint bridges. And we weren't too far from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I'm sure everybody's familiar with Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So it was my first time in there. It was like a kid in a candy store. I couldn't believe all the knives they had. So I picked this up for work. As you could see, got some paint all over it, zinc paint. And this one is the Buck Selector. Some of you might be familiar with this. Came out in 1990 originally, I think it said. I got this in 1994. That's when I was doing that bridge. And, today's standards, it's nothing special. 428C steel, lockback, no thumb studs, thumbnail nick here. You can see all the paint on it. I really use this knife. But the reason I like this knife so much is what it could do. In the name selector. So what I really liked about this knife was I had the straight edge here. I guess a drop point is what it would be called. And you could take it apart and you could switch blades on it. Select which blade you want to use. This is the one I use the most because I used to cut a lot of rope. So you could see that one has a lot more wear on it. God, I haven't pulled this thing out in years. I couldn't believe when I found it. Just pop that in there. Now, a little blade play, but I put this knife through hell. I really did a lot of cutting with this thing. What a great knife. I mean, it probably isn't really a great knife, but to me it is. Really cool. I guess they re-released these. They stopped making them, and I guess I read that they re-released them in 2016, I think. The Selector 2, I think they called it. Yep. I don't know what that says, but anyway, USA made. That's cool. See, it's USA made. But like I said, I think this is yeah, I know it is. It's the first knife that I really bought that I really started liking knives a lot after I bought this knife. And it was for a purpose too, you know. It's the first knife that I really had a true knife purpose, not just cutting up bucks, opening boxes and your everyday tasks. I put this thing through the ringer. I cut a lot of rope with this knife. Now the collection has grown. Got much more premium, some not so premium knives, but this knife will always be special to me. Any of you guys ever had the Selector? Let me know. What'd you think about it? Switch that blade out one more time. You know what? I'm curious. As you can see, I didn't use this blade nowhere near as much. I'm just curious to see if it'll cut. Huh. Not bad. I gotta be honest with you, I didn't know how to sharpen a knife back then, so I doubt I ever sharpened this thing. Maybe somebody sharpened it for me. I think that's still the factory edge. I had no idea what I was doing back then. I still really don't. More than I did then anyway. But this blade right here, this is the blade. If I could tell you how many miles of rope I've cut with this blade, and hoses, paint cans, whatever. All right, guys. Well, just wanted to share that with you. Let me know what you guys think about it. And have a great night, everybody.